What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is the Utah Mammoth franchise. We are hopping into the off season with the retirements. The draft is coming up. All of that fun stuff, including the re-sign phase. We have one last look at the draft class ahead of us. We do have the 11th pick. I said that like multiple times in the last video, if you check that out. So we're going to try to utilize the first picks that we do have and try to get some medium elite potential players up here. For instance, we could wait and get some more D-man depth with Johansson, who is a gem, if you see that right there. He's medium elite. I'm almost willing to take a risk on him there, considering it says he's going to fall at 12th. We could wait and see if he's going to be there. I don't think he's going to be there that long. I also do believe it's time we start looking at a little bit more of the offensive, as we have a lot of deep prospects. If you haven't seen the last episode, or if this is your first time checking out the Utah Mammoth franchise, go check out the playlist. I'll link it in the description, and make sure you guys just catch up on how this has gone so far. Spoiler alert, we missed the playoffs after having a turnaround year last year that could have gone either way. But Edgar Joseph, who is the planned number 1, looks really good, NHL ready. He has elite edges. There's also Michael Chow, who also looks pretty solid at shooting and puck skills. He is NHL ready. So if we can trade up to any of these top 3 forwards, I would be extremely happy. Also, Paisani also looks very good here. So in my opinion, 5'11", center, decent puck skills, being that it's an A, not an A+. A- senses physical and defense. I mean, he's an elite medium potential player. He's NHL ready. This is a kid that could also be ready to go. If we can't get up to that top spot to get Chow or Joseph, then we might want to just settle up and try to go for Pisani. And then there's the other where we could get a right-handed defenseman as well, who ultimately is not ready for the NHL. He is a gem, but his skills are going to take time to develop. So it might not be the now answer that we want and need, but it could be good. We also have Cohen Tan, who has 32 goals, 34 assists through 68 games. So he's almost about a point per game player. And he's got a dash minus plus 12. And his skills are not bad. He's also NHL ready. So we could potentially get Cohen Tan as well as a top 6 forward and go from there. We also have one of the Tan brothers already. He's slated to go at 13th as of right now, at least in a rankings perspective. So I guess we just see how we go from there. We do have the retired players, and 41-year-old Sidney Crosby has retired, as well as Ovechkin, Evgeny Malkin, Stamkos, Scheifele, Corey Perry, finally, Victor Hedman. All of these guys are now retired. And it's just incredible to me to see some of these guys have been playing in the AHL, which is wild. Shane Gostisbehere, Victor Hedman, and Mark Scheifele are now coaches. And we have some coaching retirements, but none in which are going to affect us. And I'm going to go ahead and continue simming past the interviews. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You can see we had a lot of scoring out of our team, and we do have Quinn Hughes on defense. We have Keller. We have Cooley Genther, Tija Ginla, who is 61 points in 82 games. Like, we have a solid team. We also have players like Niels Höglander getting 31 points. Korobov, who is 26 points. Like, there's a lot of growth that's going to happen with this squad. And the other thing that scares me with this team is the goaltending. We have Karel Vejmelka with 25, 28, and 2 at a 909 and over a 3 goals against. And Soderblom with 12, 9, and 6 at 893 and about 3.5 goals against. So it's a little concerning with where we're at with goaltending. And if you go into the AHL, we do have Ilya Samsonov and Colton Ellis, who have both put up over 900 save percentages. Colton Ellis has allowed a little more per game on average, but that's something we might be able to work with, especially coming up from Tucson. Samsonov, not sure how long we're going to be able to hold on to him. We might be able to trade him away. But now it is time for the draft to see what kind of magic we can do. The Penguins are up first. And what I want to do is try to get this first pick. I know it's probably a very, very unlikely scenario. But maybe we could just swap 1-for-1s. They're not thrilled with it. Maybe we can give our 11th and 31st away. Pittsburgh's not interested. So, come on, I need a little bit of Penguins love here. How about 2031 first round? We should be a playoff team by then. They don't want it. They do not want it. And I don't understand why. Maybe we can get them in with a 7th? Possibly? No, they're just not interested. They want the top player, and I truthfully don't blame them. Trading up would be really good though if we could get one of those top players. Maybe Ottawa will be kind enough to trade with us. I highly doubt they just go straight up pick for pick. They will not. Oh. I hit the wrong button, Ottawa. Calm down. Maybe we try to trade them Winnipeg's 24th. Okay. So, goalies matching block. Sereda and Darby. We can part ways with Sereda. He's not interested. These guys are insane here. Like, I don't understand how these guys are not wanting to take more picks up front. Like, a 11th and a 24th for a 4th? I would take that, but I also would get fleeced all the time as a GM. How about take all 3 of our first-round picks? San Jose, I don't understand why you're not giving me what I want. Henry Thrun, maybe? Cheap player? No. All right, boys. I guess after some failed picks, we're just going to have to see what happens. Joseph goes first. And then Chow. Oh, my God. I really wish we could get this done to make sure we get a top player out of this. But I just don't think it's going to happen. St. Louis isn't going to take this straight up. We offer the 24th with it. They don't take it. At a 31st as well, possibly. It's insane to me that I cannot get this done. So we'll just sim to our pick and see what's left. DePenta, McNeil, O'Reilly, Brodeur, Suominen, Pisani goes. Man, that starts to sting a little bit. But now we start looking where we originally were, and that is Cohen Tan, and bring the Tan brothers together. He's from the USA West, 5'11", 176 pounds. He was 2 points off of a point per game player, 12 plus on the plus or dash. Decent shooting skills, senses A-, A puck skills, B skating, physical, and defense. He's NHL ready. He's top 6. I think Cohen Tan is our guy. So Cohen Tan is a 76 overall left winger, and we just got that. So now we have both of the Tan men. I am curious to see if there's something we can get done with Carolina if we try, because we're not trying to jump as far. They're not interested. Maybe we go skaters matching their block. I'm not giving up Duda. Thrun could go. They're not interested, man. We just can't get any of these pick swaps to go. So, you know, it is what it is, and we'll go to our 24th pick. Not even sure. I do have to say that having a better scout team definitely helps. Because now we can actually see a little bit more of what we're looking at, like Schvidke from the Straubing Tigers. No points. He's a -5. He's physical. He's got solid shooting. He's 3 years to the NHL, which doesn't... I want someone that's ready now. He's 6'4", 204, a +9, 3 years out. I think at this point, we just... Oh, maybe we look at Josiah Pavelski. 35 points, a +7, lacks size. He's 3 years out of the NHL, though. Stempniak, 34 points, a +9, solid shooting, a B- puck skills. A lot of these guys are 3 years out from the NHL yet. Clement, also 3 years out. I don't know that we find someone that is drop in, ready to go right away. Top 9 forward, 3 years out. Okay, so we have a minute and a half before we have to finish our selection. This might be a wild pick. We're going to take Josiah Pavelski, who looks solid enough. 3 years out from the NHL. He's a 62 overall as he stands now, but not too shabby if you ask me. We're getting into the last half of the first round. We have Mikhail Skrastins, no points, a +3, solid shooting, solid physical at B-, and he's 3 years out. We don't really need a whole lot of D-men, but I guess if we're thinking that far out, we'll go ahead and take Skrastins. So that is our first round. We'll go ahead and skip to pick 43, just around the corner there. We have, you know, just a bunch of prospects here. Top 9 forward, Pyros, a -2, right winger, solid skating, puck skills, senses. I meant to say shooting, not skating. 3 years out. We're gonna take a little risk on him. He's a top 9 forward that'll at least give us depth for the future. Just 3 picks later at 46, we have Rokan, who is also a top 9 forward. Not sure that's where we want to go. We also have Giuliano, who's 6 foot tall, 192. He's got 38 points, +21. So he's got solid shooting, but everything else is kind of like lackluster, if you ask me. American Playfair, 5'9", 171. This guy's going to be a shooter most likely. Skating is very poor. You know, we looked at Stempniak. Stempniak looked like he had some growth. B shooting, B- puck skills. We're going to go ahead and take Stempniak here. May have been a bit of a reach. He's a low top 6 forward. 64 overall, though. Just a couple more picks later at 49, we could still go and take Rokan or Giuliano. We know nothing about Greg Djorchevic, but it could always be decent to get a goalie. It doesn't seem like we know much of anything about any of the goalies, if you ask me. Lots of unknown. Lots of unknown, and that really scares me. It might be too early to even take a goalie, to be honest. Gorchevich is on there, though. So is Hughes. Boys Claire, 6 foot tall. We're going to take a shot in the dark at Gorchevich from Canada. 59 overall. We didn't look at any other stats, but it's okay. We have monstrous amounts of picks. Number 53, just a few picks later. We still have Giano sitting here waiting. Playfair still sitting here waiting. Mick Clement in Perez sitting here. +9, no points. Physicality, not a shooter, 3 years out. It makes me sad. 4 points plus 8. We're going to take Mick Clement. We're going to take Mick Clement. He's a 62 overall. He will be part of our future in our depth. 2 picks later, we have the next 2 picks. Gentlemen, this is an insane amount of picks that we have right now. If we look for trades, Farabee, Kepka, Yegor Chinyakov, Foligno, in a 2030 round 3. Honestly, take that, flip it for picks later on. We have a lot of picks available, and I'm going to just try to get some back. We'll get a second rounder for 2 picks. They're really pushing for Farabee to go. That's enough to scare me. Tampa Bay second rounder. I saw a Sabres second rounder for 2/3. We'll go ahead and do that. Once again, a 3rd and a 4th for a second round pick, but that's for this year. I'm not too interested in continuing the trade for this season. We'll take Tampa's second round next year, and then we'll go ahead and look at these 2 picks. Oh, a 6th and a 5th of this year for a second this year. We're going to go ahead and take Pittsburgh's 3rd round from Dallas. It just seemed like the best option that we have available. We have a lot of second round picks for next season now. So we'll go ahead and sim forward to pick 139, where we're going to take a shot at just something. Something good. Anything. Kolanos is sitting here. 194, 6'3", -1, 5 years out. We're going to take Niittymaki just because we don't know what we're getting into. 57 overall, multiple years out. And then we have a bottom 6 forward in Trigg from Munchin Red Bull. Kolanos I just didn't like him, so we're going to go ahead and take Trigg. The draft is now complete. And this is the most, I believe, since we've been over the Utah Mammoth, that we have actually drafted in one draft. We take Tan, Pavelski, Skrastins, Pyros, Stempniak, Gorjevich, McClement, Niittymaki, Trigg. This is a good opportunity to build the farm for the future. But now we're going to go ahead and re-sign some coaches. And now it's the start of the re-sign phase. We have 20 players that are about to become restricted free agents. Completely forgot that we even had Kosa. Feel that the role you have offered me is appropriate. Wow, what a douche. TJ Ginla is a restricted free agent. Oh, no, he is not. He is as of next year. Paterka, we have him another year. Korobov, he says he doesn't want another contract with us, but I might be okay with giving him 7.1 for 6 years. No move clause. I mean, he's been with us, and he accepts it right away. That's a big defenseman staying with us for another year. Now we have Duda, who is also a solid defense. We just don't want to bottleneck ourselves at D, and we also want to leave ourselves some cap space for free agents. We'll see if he'll take 2 years, 2.8. He is an RFA. We also have Lamoureux, who is an RFA. We have a lot of RFAs. He takes the offer right away. Take him right off there. Josh Doan, 1 on 1.9. We'll see if he'll take 2 for a 1-year deal. We just got to watch the salary cap. I don't want to get caught out with salary cap and have that be an issue. Ivan, 26 years old. He's probably close to on the not quite being a stud for us, but we'll go ahead and qualify as RFA, see how that goes. We have Kaiser as well. We'll go ahead and offer Kaiser a contract. 2-way deal. See if we can get him to use him in the AHL. We also have Bedoin, 1.2 for 1 year. We'll bring him back. We're going to go ahead and let Foligno go. That was literally a cap space and getting Chinyakov, and that was purely all we were looking for. Look at all of these RFAs, man. Tan is ready to go. We're going to go ahead and let Cousins go, a little on the older side. Crevier, he's what, 28 years old, wanting a 2-way contract at 0.8 for 2 years. We'll take it because we can use him in the AHL. No sense on completely rebuilding that. Ville Ottavainen. High top 6 potential, two-way contract for less than $1 million. Go ahead and take him too. We have Samu Bao, which he's probably not going to see a whole lot of ice time in the NHL this year under us. Chris Kreider, I'm really not interested in bringing back. It was nice to have some veterans. We have Lutz, Julian Lutz, top 9 medium potential. Two-way contract for less than $1 million. I'm okay with that. Tan, we're going to bring him straight in. We're going to give him a two-way deal. Standard rookie contract. Cohen Tan's going to take that. Easy. Lipkin, bottom 6, 26 years old. We're just getting tight on cap to where we're not going to have enough. Esh Kogan, I feel like we got to bring him back. He's one of our younger guys. He's a top 4 medium potential. 3 years at two-way. He could still progress quite a bit. Goldsmith, he's 24 years old. Two-way deal. It's not going to hurt us. Send him down to Tucson. We have Nord, Lavoie. We have Dani, which he was one of ours that we've drafted. Top 6 low potential. Bring him over to the AHL this year. See what he can do. Lyson, it was a low elite potential. 21 as well. 3 years, two-way deal, $1 million. I'm just trying to be a little more homegrown before we bring all these free agents out, you know? Drieger, 20 years old, top 9. We're going to go ahead and just give it our all with some of these guys, man. We're going to give it our all with some of these guys. Almond, he's a top 9. If I'm not mistaken, we drafted him. He was one of our classes. He's with USA Hockey still. We're going to send him to Tucson. I really like our rookie class. I know not all of them are going to be great or be even good enough in the next couple of years, but I think Stempniak, Pavelski, maybe even Cambridge could be decent enough to be a backup. We do have Armsden, which I look forward to seeing him. Maybe a little more in the AHL this year. Smith, I feel like we got to bring Gabe Smith back. Low top 9, 73 overall already. We'll give him a two-way deal. Yeah, let's go ahead and advance a day. 3 big pickups that are going to end up staying with the squad. McCartney, I'm not really looking forward to keeping him, so we'll go ahead and release him. See you, sir. Have a good day. Lavoie wants to come back. He's medium top 6D. He could be good if he's... Well, we'll qualify RFA, see what we can get. Same thing with Nord. I do want to bring back Biber. He was one of ours. Top 6 medium D. He's going to come back. Nadeau. I don't know if we've discussed him. What could go wrong with bringing someone back that wants to come back? Matika. He was one of ours, I'm pretty sure. 77 overall at 25 years old. Top 9 medium potential. Could always fit in there somewhere. Advance a day. See what we got. Nothing else because we're just waiting on Zuber and what we want to do with him. I'm going to let him go. We're going to qualify as an RFA, and we'll go from there. We also have Petrov here that we got to figure out what we want to do. We got him in one of those trades for pick swaps. We'll go ahead and qualify him as an RFA just to see what he goes for. Maybe we match him. Maybe we don't. But if you just look at the top 8 players here, there's a bit of a balance. You got D-core, you got forward core, you got Quinn Hughes, Clayton Keller, Logan Cooley, Genther, TJ Ginla, Paterka, DuPont, Korobov. These guys are all locked in. We have Shields, who we could do a two-way contract, but I think that means it forces us to bring him up. Top 9 low potential. I'm not going to worry about signing. I'm not going to worry about that. Now, next year, Cambridge, we might need to look into it. Maybe, but even he's top 6 low. I think we got what we were looking for. I'm just kind of like double checking. Petrov, Ivan. Don't really need a whole lot else. We could trade Fogle if we really wanted to. He's 33 years old. 3.6 million in cap hit. Other than that, bring back Ginla. He's an RFA. I'm not going to buy him out. If anything, I would put more down on him and keep him. But, like, we have to have a bit of a win now mentality. We'll have to bring back Paterka. We'll have to bring back Iginla. DuPont's going to be running out soon. Shinyakov's going to be running out. We don't even know if that's going to be a worth it pick for us. Fogelli's going to be gone. Hoglander's going to be gone. We have got to make a splash in free agency. Bao has accepted the team's qualifying offer. Lost our AHL coach. Scouts are good. Free agency has officially started. They want Smith and our Stars round 2 pick for a 3rd and a 4th. That is not happening. Probably missed out on free agents because of that. All right. We have Drysdale, Harley, Byfield, Protas. Antropov is up there. Svechnikov's up there. We're going to have to give up quite a bit for a younger guy like Antropov. I'm curious at getting what it's going to cost us for an Antropov here. Nikita Antropov, he is under control with the Sharks. Let's see what we can do. You don't have the appropriate picks. Svechnikov wants 7 years at 13.6. That would put us over the cap space, unfortunately. We would have to go at something like 13 even. And that would leave us with just being able to sign Svechnikov. And that's a long-term deal I don't know that we really want to get involved with right now. We could bring in Jiricek, who's a solid defenseman, still under control with Minnesota, so we can't really do a whole lot there. Bring in Line. Kind of in a pickle here. We could just load up with some older guys for that back off. Levshinov would be nice to get, but he's yet again under control from Chicago, and we don't have what they're looking for. This is kind of hell year not having picks. Protas is free to look at, but he wants more than we can afford. We could offer him 12.8. That would give us a solid centerman. He's not going to take that. We just got to advance forward. A 3rd and 31 in Thrun for a 3rd and a 4th. No response. I have to reject your offer. I want another offer that better meets my needs. Okay, so the Rags, take that. We're just going to have to do some more budgetaries here as far as filling out the lineup and helping the younger guys get better. Evan Rodriguez, always a solid option here. Give him $3 million, 1 year. He's going to get back to us. We need to get 4 contracts, but I don't want to just throw out 4 contracts just because. If we skip forward a day, Erod is still there. Man, I just don't know where we go with this, because that's a center left wing. Kesselring wouldn't be bad to bring back. He's 29. I don't know that I really love the whole 4-year deal for him. There's Sean Farrell, left wing or center. He's top 6 potential. I just don't know that I want to do multi-years, but I mean, he's going to take the offer right away. This is just going to be strictly depth for us. Jake Neighbors is also available there. We'll offer him a contract. We're just trying to see. So, Erod is going back to the Penguins, and Jake Neighbors is coming to us, which I like that. That's a good pickup. San Jose is literally shooting blanks. We have Taylor Radish, who's looking for 2 years at 3.3. Like I said, I'm not too worried about, as long as he has no clause, we should be okay. But as long as we don't overly fill up with old guys that want multi-year deals, I just don't want to get involved in that. A top 6 medium forward, Matthew Wood, he's under control by the Preds. This year's 3rd round pick. We have a few, so we can afford that. Let's go ahead and advance another day. They want Bieber and Thrun for picks that are irrelevant completely, so I'll pass on that. We'll wait another day. Another shitty trade. We're still waiting here. Panarin is 37 years old. He's a bottom 6 forward. Wants 2 years, 1.9. How can you not take a Panarin? Even if he is 37. I just said I didn't want to do this, but I'm going to offer him. We're the only team interested in him. Well, Matthew Wood sucks. I don't think we're going to end up getting Panarin. Yeah. Could have probably offered more money, but we did not. I didn't feel like it was something we had to go out of our way for. Now, Bork here, Maverick Bork, 1 year, 0.9, 27. He's a top 6 forward. We'll give him $1 million for a year just to see how we can go with that. Oh, man, this is what I thought was going to be a great off season in the market is turning a little bit rough. Seamus Casey, top 4D, 80 overall. Levshinov has interest. Larson has no interest from other teams, that is. I just don't have what they need for Levshinov, or I would do it. I don't have what they want. Wow. These trade offers are absolutely insane. Kolasar's available. Michael Bunting. No one wants Michael Bunting. Top 6 forward. Imagine a top 6 forward playing in the bottom 6. He's still 33 years old. No trade clauses, so maybe we get lucky with that there. Come on, Bunting. Oh my gosh. We cannot buy anyone onto our squad. McCarron could be good. I think we're getting outbid by most teams. And at this point, we might as well ramp up the money to those who we are offering. Drury is available. I didn't actually see Drury being available originally. I don't know that I love giving him $3 million, but we will to see if we can get him. And he's going to San Jose. Zuber's taking the qualifying offer. Apparently we have no spots for him. We're going to go ahead and sim forward. So we're definitely top heavy with Keller, Cooley, Genther. I feel like we almost took a step back in our depth. To be completely honest with you, this line is just dominant. We're going to put Tej up there, Logan Cooley on the second to see if we can spread some love. We're going to drop Chinyakov and Neighbors back to where they were. Defensively, we look pretty solid. We're going to put DuPont on the second line, have Hughes, Lamoureux swap sides. Same thing with DuPont and Korobov. Tan's out here with Eshkok Hogan. We'll swap these guys. And defensively, we look pretty solid. We also, once again, have Vejmelka and Samsonov. In the AHL, we don't look as strong as we have. We do have some guys that are going to eventually get called up. Defensively, we have Kaiser, Ottavainen, Zuber, Thrun, Bieber, Goldsmith. We put Kaiser and Zuber up top. There's just not a whole lot we can do. And with that, we roll into the next season. Make sure you guys check that out. Let me know in the comment section below what you would have done differently, as well as what we should do moving forward. Do you think, depending on where we're at the trade deadline, we should sell regardless, or do you think we should just go all in this year, being that we have the pieces, we have the parts, we should just gung-ho go for it? Let me know down in the comment section below. I appreciate y'all watching. Stay hard, stay frisky. Peace.